As I said earlier today, we are deploying a massive wave of response. We will be sending help from air, land, and sea. This includes thousands of responders for power restoration, medical search and rescue, law enforcement, food and water distribution, and every other critical resource. I was briefed by the U.S. Coast Guard today, and they are pre-positioned in Tampa and Mobile with critical assets and resources. Along with our thousands of rescue workers, local law enforcement has nearly 1,800 personnel ready to deploy. Right now, utilities are reporting more than 192,000 homes and businesses without power. We'll have updated numbers out to you throughout the night. So let's all stay safe, stay alert to weather updates, and watch this storm closely through the night. The entire nation and world have watched as this monstrous storm has devastated our Gulf Coast and Panhandle. The love and support we've received from so many has been overwhelming, and we are greatly appreciative of all the resources and prayers that have been offered. On behalf of the Gulf Coast and the great state of Florida, I want to thank the nation for your prayers. Following the storm, we must all come together and work together. During disasters, Floridians take care of each other. We saw this after Hermine, Matthew, Irma, and Maria. Floridians are strong. Floridians are resilient. We will recover, and we'll do it together. Florida is unbreakable, and we'll get through this together. Hurricane Michael cannot break Florida. Visit floridadisaster.org for information on shelters and emergency assistance. You can visit fl511.com for current road conditions. Families can also call the State Emergency Information Line for assistance. Follow at FLCERT or FLGovScot on Twitter for live updates. El huracán Michael es una tormenta muy peligrosa. Escuche a los oficiales locales y mantenga a su familia a salvo. Tan pronto pase la tormenta, tendremos un esfuerzo masivo de respuesta para enviar ayuda tan pronto sea posible. I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Governor, have you heard any reports of any fatalities at this point?
We don't know. We don't have any confirmed reports of fatalities right now.
And what's the earliest that search and rescue teams will be heading out to the field?
We're sending them out now. Search and rescue started out already. And we'll have, I think we talked about earlier, we've got search and rescue that will be coming primarily from the north down towards the coast. And then we've got the Coast Guard coming from the Tampa area. I think they're in Clearwater, and from Alabama, and they will be doing our coast.
And so, is there a specific area that they're concentrating on right away or first off?
We've got teams. We broke it up into regions, and we have teams going down, and I think it's about 8 regions.
And just along all the affected
areas? It's going to be coming down, and so they'll meet up. So we're clearly getting information where there's problems. Bay County's got problems, significant problems, and so we're dealing with them as quickly as we can. But we've already sent teams already starting.
There were concerns about local readiness based upon what you've seen. Were counties, do you think, prepared for this storm?
It came really fast. The first thing, I wish everybody didn't evacuate. So I'm still praying that we didn't lose anybody. That was disappointing to me that everybody didn't evacuate. I think in every storm you have to assess after you get finished. What I think everybody should do it locally, federal and state. You say, what could we do better? So we'll see over time. If people were ready, but we. This was a big storm. You've seen a lot of the videos that are out there. This was a big storm, and we've got significant damage in some places. So we'll find out over time.
We'll take one more question, Governor. There are several prison and detention facilities in this area. Some of them had made arrangements beforehand. Not all of them did, though. Have you heard from those facilities in DOC? What's their status now that this is starting to clear out?
Sure, we've heard some different corrections and prison facilities, and we're following up and trying to make sure everybody's safe.
But those facilities are still intact, and there's been no issue at those.
I can give you. We have some damage at some facilities. What I've been told so far has been some roof damage, and so we're sending teams to make sure everybody's safe.
But as far as the inmates are concerned, they're secure. And
I've not heard anything that they're not. So no, I have heard that there's some damage in some roofs, and so, but there, I mean, there's, as you can expect, there's a lot of, if you look at the path, there's a lot of roof damage in that path. So, the big thing right now is we're getting feedback where we have problems. We are sending search and rescue teams right away. So people they're very aggressive right now. These teams are getting out there to assess the damage and to provide any resources anybody needs.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.